bottom deck it, and and that's how you do it. That's how you beat blue yellow Nami. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna face off with a Nami. Let's see your starting hand. Starting hand looks pretty good. We got some searchers. We'll keep that. We're going first, so we're gonna search with Galdino. Nope, I lied. My event. And we'll get the Croc and Mihawk, so that way we can... I lied. We're gonna get the Mihawk. I guess because we just want to draw more cards. So, just gonna put a Dawn on Nami. So I use my event to search. What are we looking for? Stage. Yeah, pretty much we're just gonna gamble throughout this game, I guess. That's kind of the move. So we have stage, and then I guess we'll attach a Dawn, attack for 6. Are we gonna gamble and change our cards? I think you would... yeah. Gamble out those. I guess kind of what we're looking for in this case is the shoe buggy, so that way the Zoro can't attack. Get some defense later on. We're just taking life because, like, if a Nami comes down, then we're gonna lose life anyway, so we'll just do that. So in this case here, we're at our 5 Dawn turn, so I'd say the best move is to trash a card, play down the Croc and Mihawk, and then a blocker. Swing for life. Let's see what happens. Blocks it. Makes sense. Makes sense. We're gonna gamble. Get our duplicate Kabaji out and select what? Probably both Kabajis. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I prefer the Moji to be out anyway, because then we'll be able to draw cards since our hand size is usually going to be low. So that's a pretty good move. Alright, what does the Nami player do next? What does the Nami player do next? Thinking. Get the Marco out. We gotta blocker ourselves out. Actually, it's not a blocker yet, it's because we don't have 2 characters that are 5 cost. So we took life, and Buggy came out, which is pretty great, because then we can play that out, play out a Mihawk blocker, and then we're kind of set. We keep taking life. Buggy's gonna make sure that the Marco doesn't attack again, and that next Marco next turn as well. So we're trashing our search event to place down the Buggy, place down the Mihawk. We get a new card, and I think we should just remove that Croc and Mihawk, so that way we have some counter. And that's what we do exactly. Probably attach 2 Dawn on leader, attack for 7. I don't see why I'm not doing that right away. Yes, good. Attack for 7. I was thinking of attacking the Marco there, but since it's not going to attack anyway, and he's not going to attack with it later, I'm not going to waste resources on it just yet. I'd rather just get some attack on life, reduce a card from their hand, and we're just going to cycle. Ooh, pretty decent cycle, because now we have 2 counters, 2 2K counters there that we got from that. So we have 3 2K counters in total, so we're going to protect our crocodile so that way we can strike next turn still. I doubt they're gonna go for leader attacks next turn, but we're kind of set, and next turn we can place down the bottom deck Buggy, and they're gonna do 6 for life. We'll 2k out of that. Actually, there's no need to do that, because we could have just blocked it with the Mihawk. Yeah, there's no need to do that. Nico Robin comes out, trash a card. So in my eyes, we bottom deck the hell out of that Nico Robin, because if we try to KO it, we're gonna take a hit by doing that. Let's see. Come on, man. The game plan's pretty simple. Game plan is pretty simple. Yeah, we're gonna trash that because we don't get a lot of counter out of that card. Bottom deck the Nico Robin. And just swing. Swing. Seven. Plus 2k. Then 2 on Korok. But before we do that, I guess we'll just gamble for no reason. Is that what we're doing? Yeah. That was a bad gamble, because we got nothing out of that. So, let's forget that ever happened, I guess. Sometimes that happens, though. You know, you cycle your cards, and then you get the worst cards you could get out of that. Pretty much we're hoping for more Buggies in case their big juicy characters come out. And 7 to life. We'll take it, get a new card. Okay. Gecko comes out. Not bad. Not bad. And has hella life. And we get the bottom deck Buggy. Alright. So we're definitely playing that. Bottom decking the Gecko. We'll trash the shoe Buggy because we definitely don't need that. Bottom deck. Bottom deck the Gecko. And I guess we just cycle, because why not? Right? Ooh. We draw 2 cards. That's good. That's good. So we leave Adon up for the event, so that way we can protect our characters next turn in case they're attacked. Let's see. Counters, yeah, makes sense. 7 to 7. Take, do their thing. Alright, sounds good. Can't attack anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're fine for that card to be there. Then, yeah, I'm signaling here to cycle through the shoe Buggy and a Moji. Let's do it. We get a Kabaji and an Alvida. That's the only Alvida I have in this deck, so interesting. She pops up. There's no use for her though. And there's Newgate. Wouldn't we love to have a bottom deck Buggy? Here they do a terrible mistake of spamming a bunch of Dawn on the Perona there. Yeah. Horrible mistake. Looks like, you know, people always forget that shoe Buggy's there. We definitely want to save this card. We didn't really need to, but it's great to have it. So we cycle these two, and perfect timing. We have our third bottom deck Buggy, so we should attack first. Looks like I was going to mess up the order there. I might as well just attack since I already have a crocodile and I have to replace it. Attack for life. Probably it's going to counter. Thinking. You know, I could have just attacked the leader since it would have caused a counter. Attacking with Mihawk. You know, thinking about this now, I'm not sure what would be the best kind of order of operations to take in this case. I'm trying to basically bait out not using the new gate. I bottom deck it, and and that's how you do it. That's how you beat blue yellow Nami. You just bottom deck everything they have. It's that easy. It's actually that easy. And they quit. GG's.